guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, the bane of the barometer, metrics, whatever, weather people. I am DrMarxout, bringing you this week's episode of Storm a day early due to the unpredictable nature of weather. Yes, weather jokes. We do those too here. We're kicking things off. DP making his return here tonight against the rarely seen singles competitor. One half of your Supernova Pro Tag Team Champions, Evan Richards. DP's going to have Ali Starr in his corner. Richards going to be out here with Fumi Yamamoto. And apparently when we booked the gym for this evening, they thought we were still doing the autism ring. Not against it, but... And DP out here thinking he's some sort of engineering genius. Hoping we don't get bought by Fox. Ali Starr bringing up the rear. We seen Ali and Fumi a couple weeks ago go to war with each other. DP was in Ali's corner, was hoping she'd return the favor. Looks like she is. This is our first episode since Cheat Codes over the weekend. If you didn't watch it, go do it after we're done here. And then after you're done watching that, go watch Stars and Stripes for Supernova Pro. I mean, it's not exact. Let's see, look at that, it's gone. He just happens to like those colorations. Evan Richards in rare singles competition here. We seen them last night over on Supernova Weekly. Go watch that after you watch Cheat Codes and Scars and Stripes. By the time we're done watching all that, it'll be this weekend. Then you can watch Cash In for High Class, which you should also do. Richards, super high energy. I don't even know if Fumi made it out of the back yet, and he's already out here ready to fight. Chippy Stackworth representing. Might have helped me call it from the Twitter feed. DP looks ready. Evan Richards looks ready. It's weird seeing him without Cash in his corner. Opening contest on Storm. We are a go. DP right out of the gate with the tilt-a-whirl head scissor takedown. Fumi finally made it her way down here. DP with a set of elbows, some kicks down low. Richards reversing that in the arm breaker. I mean, he might catch the L train. Do they have those in Motown? Falling go-to black guy move. Hanging out with Chris Cash a little too much. Soccer style kick to the guts of DP. Motown whip, lucha bump in the middle. DP with that short super kick. Northern Lights, no bridge. Iceman somewhere in the vicinity. DP heading up top early. If you did not watch Cheat Codes or Supernova Weekly last night, Iceman issued a challenge to either Ray Damonio or Hugo Lazarus, whoever won that title match. See, DP goes for a sweep. Evan jumps over it, gets caught with a moonsault after he misses the kick. Evan Richards hasn't wrestled a singles match in a little over 5 years. I mean, at least he's been in the ring, though, so it's not like he's completely out of the game. Fighting back with the jawbreaker. Looking for the slam DP up and over with the reverse DDT counter. We know that Iceman and Rey Demonio is set for next week. Richards fight back with that arm breaker. Standing moonsault of his own. Both these men fight like cruiserweights. Over and Supernova they would be. We kind of cut a little bit lower on the weight limit. Richards stagger with a boot. Gets caught with a pendulum drop kick. And the Fumi fan club. Members 2, Evan Richards and Chippy Stacks. I'm sure there's some other people in the crowd. I'm sure Akane's at least part of the Fumi club, and Fumi's part of the Akane club. If they're not, that's just weird. Arm getting worked on. Richards up and over that top rope. DP taunting. And Ali Star paying dividends. Oh, Cash is a member. And the ref seen Ali Star just completely swipe the leg. Evan Richards is going to win this match by disqualification. Are we restarting it? Apparently we're restarting this thing. Richards don't want to take the win like a punk. DP opening things up once again with that tilt-a-whirl head scissors. DP has had his history with Chase St. Louis. Apparently he's looking to make an enemy out of Evan Richards now as he catches him with that bring back Rana. Yeah, can Evan Richards have a match that just ends the first time? Catches a kick like that to the head, though, it could end real quick. DP going right back to work on that arm. We've seen him throw a couple shots in it. The first bell go. There's that falling front slam. Go behind with the neck breaker. DP back up top. Dirty splash real quick. And DP making quick work out of the restart. That dirty 450 with a twist. And maybe Evan Richards should have taken the count out. I have a feeling this isn't going to be the last time we see this match happen. I mean, he's a tag team guy. Tag team guys don't usually fare too well in singles matches. He should have just taken the count out. I respect the pride, though. DP's getting to walk out of here saying he beat a champion tonight, though. So we get set for our second match on the night. Mega Ran, one of my personal favorites here in Blitz. Teacher, rapper, hero, wrestler. Taking on one of the local boys. I'm not quite sure Jeremy Jabroni knows what he signed up for tonight. Not sure he cares. He's just here for that quick couple $100, and we feed him. Occasionally we feed the guys in the back. I mean, you know, Jabroni's lower on the roster. He gets the scraps. Mega Ran looking to put a couple wins together to get something going here, besides breaking Guinness records. That's world records, not records involving Guinness beer. That I felt like that needed to be stated. This might be Jeremy Jabroni's first televised match. I honestly don't know if he's come out here and sucked it up worse than Evan Richards did last match yet. I know his buddy Larry Local has. Local took that major L to the returning Hugo Lazarus a few weeks back. As Jabroni and Cheese making his way down. You know, our feed doesn't like to pipe music through, which is fine. He doesn't even have music to not get piped through. I have a feeling this match is going to be gross. It's going to be over quick. I'm looking minute race here. I do not feel good about Jeremy Jabroni's chances of getting any offense here. We prepare for the entrance of the true celebrity of Blitz. Representing Phoenix by way of Philly. I think Larry and Jeremy all trained with Josh Shabinsky briefly at the YMCA. Where I also think they hung out with Mush Fodder. Mega Ryan looks like he's been hitting the gym a little bit more. Not Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan's in the main event. I jest. Meg Ryan is not in the main event. I'm excited for the main event, though. We'll get to that after this match. Jeremy Jabroni. Mega Ryan. Start the timer. Ran with a big right hand early. Just levels Jabroni. Nasty headbutt. Stomp to the guts. Another left. Jabroni just... He's not dead yet, so I gotta give him that credit. Gets caught with a two-piece and a biscuit. Brought back into another headbutt from Ran. Drops Mega Ran, rather, with the spinning elbow. Runs right into a fireman's carry counter. Ran wrenches the arm, short arm clothesline. Ran feeling himself here tonight. Knocks Jabroni off the apron. I mean, Rand's close to the weight limit. As we see that nasty backbreaker just level Jabroni. Jabroni fighting back with a jawbreaker. Needs a couple of stomps. Jeremy trying to get something going for himself here. On the topic of weight limits and the Collins Cup, I guess I can just talk about it now because it's on the subject matter. Our main event is to crown the next #1 contender for the Blitz Division title. Gimmicky matches we like to use here. One of our warfare matches, an 8-man battle royal. Pinfalls and submissions only. There is no over-the-top elimination. And it's all men that have not held a title this year and have not had a shot at Mighty. It was supposed to be our pre-show match for Cheat Codes, but got taken off because of time stipulations. Refs count at 7 here, speaking of time. Rand hoping he had the time stop. Doesn't look like he needs it. Going to work on the knees of Jabroni now. As Olderhead slams him face first into the mat. Hovering over top, dropping rights. Jabroni up. It's dropped with the Mega Buster. Fully charged. Ran into the cover. Jabroni finding something in him to kick out. We do not pay you more for winning or for kicking out. Jabroni looks like he was busted open off those shots. Levels Rain with the clothesline. Jabroni trying to work on the arms, trying to take some of that strength away from Mega. Catch him with the drop toe hold. Looks like he hung his throat up on that bottom rope. Jeremy hangs him up on the top rope, slingshots him back across the middle. Rand wrenching at that knee, maybe landed wrong. I see it. Let's see if Jabroni sees it. Jabroni faking suplex, has Rand up and over, showing some strength. Position. Jabroni slips out the back door, drops him with that layout reverse DDT counter. Rand spun around. Steer rogue out of Jabroni. Rand definitely caught his face there. Jabroni putting the boots to Rand here. Snapmares him back down. Applies a rear chin lock. Rand's a bigger guy. Gets gassed a little bit easier. Maybe Jabroni's actually read a few things about the game. Did not read how to stop someone that big there from standing up and elbowing you in the liver. Jeremy dropped on the top turnbuckle in the snake eyes. Re-aggravating that cut. Rand stomping the life out of him in the corner now. As Jabroni up, deadlift style, power bombs him. Bouncing the back of his head. Falls into the cover. Should be it right here. No, Jabroni kicks out before the ref's hand even hits two properly. Elbows to that already busted open forehead. Bring up the snapmare. So he's doing back to work with the elbows. Looking for a big looping right. Jeremy blocks it. Jabroni DT. Into the cover. Could we see a Stevie Ray Vaughan size upset here? Rand powers out at 2.5. Jabroni has Rand measured. Has him up on the shoulders. Spins him out in the Samoan driver. Go-to jobber move. Into the cover. And Jeremy Jabroni with the massive upset. See Jabroni get caught with that nasty backbreaker and the Mega Buster. Would find a way to kick out. As we try to figure out what the hell just happened, we get set for Project Mayhem action. Is the monster of mayhem here in Blitz, Amadeus Keith, taking on the returning Evan Myers. Keith made his debut, absolutely destroying Jacob Oxley. Looks like he took him a little bit lightly last week. Not sure if he was actually went out to win that match or just heard him, setting him up for K to cheat codes. In any event, Keith is playing with someone his own size. Yeah, I didn't make the booking. I didn't realize we were having Evan Fest. There's about 15 more Evans on the card tonight, though. There's really not, but there should be. Evan Enhancement did not make the trip down here tonight. I might have to book the Evan Fest event. I can tell you that our next event, we will have more details for you within by next week's episode of Storm. I can tell you it's going to be all sorts of weird matches. There will be no straight, just one-on-one pinfall submission based. Everything will have a theme to it. Set for Mayhem's first appearance tonight. There will be a little more insanity by the end of this evening. Kay, the unofficial leader of Blitz, the Blitz chapter of Mayhem. I think there's going to be some pan matches, like with actual frying pans. Maybe a walk. It's Cade leading Keith down to the ring. The Anarchist was a mercenary sent by Dante Ripley to trim the fat. Was the biggest man in Mayhem. I think he's bigger than Insanity. For about a week until Phoenix Vega joined the crowd. Mayhem decided to add some Hosses. Hoss is the official term. No, I actually fully remember the Rock Me Amadeus. Act like I don't know Thomas Dolby. No, that actually wasn't Thomas Dolby, that was Falco. Thomas Dolby was blinding me with science. I know about Falco and shit. Don't you kids me. Falco's the dopest MC that never seen it coming. Yeah, no, I'm making references the kids don't remember the song for. Next season, all of the pay-per-views will be named after 80s one-hit wonders. I promise you that. But that's next season. This season, we got us a Haas fight brewing here. I think Evan Myers might be just under the technical size limit that we've unofficially crowned for Haas as a 275, but he is a big boy. might say this would be a knocker of slobs. Savage beating of fists and foreheads. Pretty sure I saw Evan Myers training in the back wearing one of the new bake shirts we're going to be seeing soon. It is much in the nature of Fight Club, though I cannot talk too much about it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to become one of the top sellers in the Triad store. shop.digitaltriad.com / what's new. We get set. This is not going to be a technical wonderland here. Keith and Myers, we're go. Amadeus going right to work with that short European uppercut, putting the boots to Evan Myers. I want to say we haven't seen Evan since the qualifiers for the Headhunter tournament. He gets caught with that Hurricane's fucking back fist. Spun out in that side slam. Keith going right back to work on that slam. Trying to show off the impressive power game early. Has a hold of that wrist, putting the boots to Myers, following up with the right hand. Hashtag Stevie gets a dub from the big guys. Myers goes for the clothesline, gets ducked. Keith looked like he was winding up to try to take Evan's head off. Gets caught and whipped back across the middle of the ring. Myers trying to get some offense mounted here. Emerald Flosion. Myers is down early and down often. Overhead slam from the deadlift spot. Cade barking orders here on the outside. Keith going to put the boots on Myers. Looked like he was thinking DDT, gets caught and dropped in a falling arm breaker. Evan, you've landed 2 offensive moves. You do not get the right to taunt right now. Spins Keith around, has him hooked up. Elbow drop to the throat. Sorry about that. Brings him back up to it. He looking for a shot. Gets caught with one. Snapmares Keith back down. Look at the height difference here. Evan Myers is probably like 6'6". And the Anarchist looks down at him. Keith's got to be like 7'2". As Myers stagger in the corner. Oh no. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Nasty buckle bomb. Myers just crumbles out of the corner. Myers fighting back. Cravat style neck breaker. Cade and Myers having words. Evan up and over the shoulder with that Irish leg sweep. Myers finally getting the motor running here. Sending Keith across pillar to post. Coming in with a set of European uppercuts. Hit him with about 5 right there. Going pillar to post one more time. Runs in with another one. Mayhem and Supernova News coming in as the Chaos Kick levels Amadeus Keith here. Looked like Myers was setting him up for the Chaos Cross, gets caught. Myers fighting out of that overhead suplex. Running back wheel trip. Almost a space tornado Ogawa. Do they have space tornadoes or Ogawas in Ireland? Knocks Keith off the ring. We're going to the playground. Myers immediately back in. Throwing shots, gets off another spinning back fist and a kick down low. Up and over with the overhead belly-to-belly suplex, tossing him almost over the barricade. Now sent into that railing. Introduced to it face first now by Keith. Refs count at 5. Nasty back suplex. Refs count at 7. Keith in, breaking the count. And the belt collector Bake looking to add one more to his resume. In the main event at that cash-in pre-show for Supernova, taking on Project Mayhem's Travis Palmer for the international title. Evan Myers up and down with the welcome to Anarchy. Keith into the cover. And Keith picks up his first official win here in Blitz. In mostly dominating fashion, I want to say. There's that Emerald Flosion Slam early. Looked like that was going to be the precursor to the original version of the Welcome to Anarchy. Myers would finally start to fight back. Would deliver that Chaos Kick. Would be unable to lock on that Chaos Cross Powerbomb variation, though. After getting beat on the railings, would get dropped in that Welcome to Anarchy. And that would be all she wrote. And I believe that was the Amadeus Keith we were supposed to see last week against Jacob Oxley. Myers has barely moved after taking that. If you have a man like Keith going, what is going to stop him? We get set for the Women of Mayhem making their first appearance since winning those inaugural Blitz women's tag team titles. It's Callie Dane, who we seen put the absolute pause on Misaki last week before her match with our women's champion CC Bones. It would then come down and destroy the champion. Misaki was just kind of a victim of that wrong place, wrong time. Demanded this match immediately. Callie Dane will finally get her first one-on-one shot at the women's champion. I just know that she's fighting CC Bones. I don't know anything else. I don't know what type of match it is. I don't know what the pay-per-view's called. I don't know where it is. I just know that they're fighting, and it's gonna be nuts. I also know that Breeze will be down here in the corner of her tag team partner. Misaki, the youngest Yamamoto, not related to Fumi and Akane, at least not with any direct linkage. I'm sure somewhere down the line she is. We'll be going at this alone, but I'm pretty sure she can handle herself. But Callie Dane is a dangerous, dangerous beast since joining the Church of Ripley. We also know that The Women of Mayhem will be defending those tag team titles at our next pay-per-view against Supremacy, so Callie Dane's going to be running double duty. Breeze on your left, Dane in the white on your right. Showing off those women's tag team titles for the first time. Dane all business here tonight. Showing those belts off proudly that they won at the end of the Golden Girls Classic. Short entrance, no frills, I like it. Misaki, one of the cornerstones of the women's division in high class, is in the house. I'm pretty sure with this match she's actually had more matches for us this year than high class. And we are more than welcome to have her. Misaki found her way into the Betty White Invitational. Was losing the first round to eventual runner-up Beck Wild. Pre the influence of Skeevy Ray. The undefeated Skeevy Ray Vaughn, I'm sorry. Apparently he's renegotiated the contract where he'll pay for the pyro, but every time we talk about him, we have to make sure we address that he's the undefeated Skeevy Ray Vaughn. It's like a Tribe Called Quest and a pimp named Slickback. You have to say the whole thing. He gets set for women's action. Callie Dane immediately going to work on the arms, setting up for the danger zone early. Stopping the wrist of Misaki. Playing her face first down with that short curb stomp. Misaki fighting back with the back elbow. Going in for the slam, gets caught with that reverse DDT counter. Dane in the arm breaker. Welsh whip. Ducks the clothesline, catches her with the sling blade. Can we call it the sling blade, or do we have to refer to it as Tanahashi? Dane has Misaki up and down with that suplex facebuster. First Woman in Mayhem is out here trying to show a few things. As Misaki up on the shoulders, drops her in that hot shot on the top rope. Putting the boots to one of the most dangerous women strikers in the game. Sends her up over the top rope, runs into a Gamagiri. Misaki with that Saito style suplex. Trying to get the ball rolling on her end for a change here. It's been all Callie to this point. Dane sent up and over the top rope now, knocked off the apron by Misaki. And your #1 contender to the women's belt bounced off that barricade, driven spine first into it now. Misaki has something to prove here after getting positively destroyed by Callie last week. Callie breaking the hold with a set of elbows to the stomach. Sends Misaki into the barricade and catches her with a crossbody on the way back up. Refs count at 7. Back in at 8, breaking the referee's count. Misaki fighting her way up off the ground with the European uppercut. Delivering that lucha arm combination that Dane opened up the match with. Drops her into a shoulder breaker now. Right back to that lucha combination. Misaki, years more of experience than Callie. Knows that if Callie can't lock in the submission holds, 90% of her arsenal's gone. And Dane spins her up with a stump puller style pile driver. Falls into the cover with a forearm to the face. Misaki out at 2.5. Dane with the snapmare. Delivers that knee to the back. Straight jackets the arms into that chin lock. Maintaining pressure on the spine. Misaki finding a way to fight out of it. Counters out with that hip toss. Misaki up to the second rope. Dane right there. I think Misaki thought she could still hit the dropkick. Dane looks like she sidestepped it. And exchanging strikes here. Misaki with a spinning back fist. Applies a rear chin lock of her own. I think you do not want to get into a striking game with Misaki unless you're Shannon Niggins or Val Savage. And Dane is neither of them. Misaki up and over the counter with the reverse DDT. Dane spun around. Misaki with the knees to the back, drops her one more reverse DDT. Misaki letting the kicks fly with the Yamamoto combo. That spinning heel kick. And Breeze distracting the ref now. Looked like she was trying to take that top turnbuckle off. Dane back to her feet. Throwing a few shots. Misaki with the low kick. Could be looking for that move she adopted from her older brother, the GOAT, the Yamamoto cutter. Gets all of it in the dead center of the ring. Misaki into the cover, Breeze up on the apron, distracting the ref one more time. And Breeze was just ejected. Misaki with the running elbow. This match now down to an actual one-on-one. Is Dane coming up off the ground with her European uppercut. Drops Misaki with another suplex-style facebuster. I'm not sure if Dane knows that Breeze got sent to the back here. Not sure if she cares even if she did know. As Misaki hooked up in a straitjacket, drops her into that brainbuster. We've seen her use this to try to fully set up for that danger zone, pulling back on both arms, spins her into a cover. And gets the win. That straitjacket brainbuster followed up with that bizarre pinning combination, but it's too much for Misaki. Dane looking like she's going to bring the mayhem to Misaki here. Already won the match. Decided she needs to put some more boots in. Not exactly sure that's called for. As Callie Dane has made an enemy out of almost every woman on this roster. Speaking of the Yamamoto women, all three of them here tonight. As Akane taking on the aforementioned Shannon Higgins. We've seen these two women go back and forth in tag team matches. This is Akane's, I want to say this is only one of her first singles matches. Has mostly been doing tag team. Higgins has been putting on shows for us and Blitz. Been doing shows for Supernova. Shown up a couple times in High Class. Still goes back to Ireland and wrestles for Blarney Stone. She is the busiest woman, I think, in the triad. Val Savage and Breeze are close seconds. Because they're everywhere too. Higgins and her tag team partner Luna Osgood had a match last week with the Yamamoto clan. Would find themselves in a #1 contenders match with Supremacy. The Chaos Emeralds would come up short, but it's, Higgins has been hungry all season. It's only a matter of time before she gets a shot at something. And Akane wearing the traditional style coat. First time we haven't seen her coming out looking like she should be in the Matrix. It's her first time debuting at Code Force and Blitz. Won most of her title defenses over in Hajime Puro. Which, if memory serves, I've gotten word that there will be a couple more signings debuting from them in the next month or so. I'm not exactly sure who got all the contracts, but I know we have at least one. Hoping to be the one Yamamoto to pick up a win tonight. Has to take on the woman that's probably the only woman that could out crazy Project Mayhem. Shannon Higgins is back here in the Storm Shelter. Most dangerous striker in the women's division. I think we've actually figured that that is across the triad, so let's let that simmer. Idolized Kish and Wizard. Wizard as a whole, but Kish and Wizard specifically. Just that extra level of crazy and aggression. Adopted the Wizard kick as her own when she entered the business. I said it is her dream to ultimately fight Wizard one day, but, insurance laws and all that stuff, setting up intergender matches is not easy. Stop kicking the turnbuckles, they didn't do anything to you. Akane looks ready. Iggy is always ready. Women's action, I want to say this is our co-main event. We are a go. Higgins opens up with a pop-up Meteora, follows up with a dropkick to the back. Brings Akane in with a drop toe hold facebuster. Iggy drops her with the facebuster to the knee. Iggy getting off to a quick start here. Gets caught with that hip toss counter. Akane with the snap vertical. This match will be a definite contrast in styles. Akane with a Japanese hip toss. Of course, all of her hip tosses are Japanese. Akane with the spinning back fist, saying she's got the striking game. Brings Iggy back in with that heel kick. Diving body splash. As I was trying to say before, Akane decided to prove me wrong. Akane will be leaps and bounds more technical here. Shannon Higgins will be the brawler. As we see her take Akane down with that single leg drop kick. Just bouncing the back of her head off the mat like a basketball. We only get a 1 count. Very Irish whip sends Akane sternum first into that turnbuckle. Set up top. Higgins thinking high impact offense here. Looked like she was thinking avalanche suplex. Akane shifts her hips and turns into a crossbody in midair. Shoulder tackle drops Iggy to the playground. We've been out here a lot tonight. Akane with the Arabian press style moonsault. Looks like she laid on that knee wrong. Walks it off, splits the upright, stomping the guts of Higgins. Going to work on the arms now. Bounced him off the mats on the outside. Higgins going to work on that knee. I guess she's seen that jolt too. Higgins up and over. Laid out reverse DDT counter. Refs count halfway to 10, halfway to over. Women back at 7. Match will continue on the ring. Higgins with a corkscrew leg drop sister. Saki kick to the back of Akane. One more corkscrew leg drop sister. Higgins is why we make that joke. Throws out more leg drops than any other woman I've seen. That perfect neck snap. Going to work on that knee. Going for the low kick. Akane rolls out of the way. Stuffs the takedown attempt with the DDT. Higgins fights her way out of the suplex attempt. Akane up and over. Reverse DDT counter. Her first cover attempt of the match. Only gets a 1 count. Akane with a neck breaker from the ground. Playing to the crowd here, violating Wizard Rule. Thinking belly to belly, Higgins boxes the ears. Up to the Firewoman's carry position. Ran head first into that middle turnbuckle. Akane trying to show she has a mean streak of her own. Snapmares Iggy down. Applying that rear chin lock. Higgins fighting her way off the ground. Coming back with a set of elbows. Irish whip sends Higgins into the corner. Fights her way out with an up kick. Sends Akane into a neutral corner. Could be thinking the bad luck kicks. Gets one. Gets the second. We've seen her try this at cheat codes. Got stuffed by Akane's old rival, Suzuki. Trying to pop the arm now. Akane sent back into another corner. Higgins back to work with those shoulder tackles. Brings Akane up to her feet, gets shoved off. Taken down with a hip toss counter. Spinning back fist from Akane. Drops her into that knee breaker. Knee face breaker, rather. Again, sweeps the leg. Looks like she's setting up that collidable kick. Gets all of it with no referee contact this time. Into the cover. Ref not making the count. Akane was down for at least 5. Nikki going for that headbutt, gets caught with an elbow on the way back in. And Akane has her locked in that chokehold. Trying to squeeze the life out of Higgins. And the ref not even checking. The ref just going to let this thing go. Higgins with a stun gun in the corner. Step trying to stomp on the throat of Akane here. Into the cover. Ref finally deciding to do his job. Akane hung up on that top rope. Whipped back across the middle. This match should have been over twice, but the ref decided he was going to mutiny. Higgins with a pump handle into that backbreaker. Use a variation on the pump handle T-bone over in Supernova. Akane fights her way out of the headbutts and drops Higgins with that Michinoku driver too. Holds onto the leg. Shannon find a way to kick out a 2.5. Akane could be setting up that hip strike we've seen her use. Drops Shannon with another Michinoku driver. Sends her into the corner. Akane planting her up top. Has bad intentions, walks into an up kick from Higgins. Runs into a Firewoman's takedown. And they're going shot for shot. Higgins with the knees to the sternum, raises her up with one more knockout knee. Akane trying to slow things back down with that rear chin lock one more time. Fighting away with the elbows, sends Akane into that corner. Could be linking the bad luck kicks one more time. Gets that first one. Gets that second one right on the jaw. It absolutely drops her with the third. Falls into the cover. Thinking she's got her here. And Akane Yamamoto out at 2.8. Setting up, gets a collidable kick one more time. A 540 kick right on the jaw. Hooks the outside leg, finally looking to end it here. And Akane out at 2.9. We get our first chicken wing of the night. And we're an hour into the show. Saki kick missed. Akane back on her feet. Sent back first into that turnbuckle one more time. Higgins spins around, delivers shots to the kidneys here. Walks him a back elbow. Akane with the headbutt. Drops Iggy face first onto her knee one more time. Connie tying up both knees. Trying to pop them both out with the surfboard stretch. Brings Iggy up off the ground. Has her up with a vertical up and over. Hangs her ankles up on the middle rope. Standing switch go behind German. Stomping the back of Iggy now. Yamamoto throwing a Yamamoto combo of her own. Saying my name's on it, I'm going to use it too. Falls into the cover. And Egan's out at 2.9. Deciding she's not going out to strikes here. Yamamoto up on that second rope, looking for the lost art of the mid-range jumper here. Connects with that front style drop kick. As Egan's up on the shoulder. Drops her with that hot shot on the top rope, trying to weaken the third for that chin lock one more time. Not a chin lock, it's a chokehold. That's a chin lock. A neck crank. Connie with that slingshot leg drop, sister. Goes for the cover attempt one more time. Egan's out before 2. Connie dropping those elbows from that figure 4 neck position. Brings Iggy back up. Iggy coming up with a rising knee. Drops Yamamoto. Pair of double axe handles, ducks a clothesline from Yamamoto. Jumping lariat on the way back in. Nakane in the corner, not where you want to be. Fights way out with an up kick. Nasty snap Saito suplex. Higgins rolls to the outside trying to recompose herself. Looks like her neck got folded in half like an accordion. Higgins finding her way to fight back. Looking for a slam, gets caught with the reverse DDT counter. Yamamoto with the knee drop on the outside. Back on the apron, heading the whole way up. Bad intentions here. Diving elbow drop. All the way to the outside, halfway across the ring distance. And Iggy's to her feet first. Decided with the shot. Flipping Pele kick. Looks like she caught her on the opposite side of the ear. Connie splitting the uprights with that stomp one more time. Measuring Iggy could be looking for that choke one more time. Higgins gets both her feet under the ropes just in time. Connie heading back up to that second rope one more time. Going for that drop kick. Iggy saw it coming. Falls into the cover. Forearm to the face, only gets a 2 count. Sham that stomp to the shoulder joint. Lands that Misaki kick across the back. Snappers Yamamoto down, going back to work that triple elbow stack. Chop staggers Yamamoto. Gets sent sternum first in that turnbuckle. Three kicks, 3 times. Something to be said about Irish mythology in the number 3. You see that super kick barrage one more time. Iggy surfboarding with the shoulders, driving that knee into the back. Shannon Higgins not exactly known for submission-style wrestling. Connie fighting away out with the back elbow. Higgins in the corner, catching with the rising knee. Gets that collidable kick one more time after that ref bump. Higgins falls into the cover, hooks that outside leg. And Akane, still something left in the tank, kicks out at 2.89 with a bunch of other numbers behind it. Coming back up off the ground with a rising knee. Higgins out at 2.5. This fight's going to continue. These women saying, you know, they may not be in the main event like Dane and Bones, but they came to fight too. Higgins with a gross spine buster off the jawbreaker into the cover. Kind of getting a little bit slower with each kick out. Higgins hanging Akane up in that tree of Keanu Reeves. Putting the boots to her. Nasty backbreaker. Higgins back in full control here. Figure fours the neck. Akane turns her over for the elbow start. Nasty Saito suplex, no snap on it. Drops Iggy into that knee one more time. Bouncing the arm off the mat. Hammerlocks that arm, drops from a reverse DDT, trying to pop the shoulder joint. Into the cover. Higgins out at 2. Making sure her body's positioned away from the ropes this time. Has that chokehold locked. Wrenching back. Higgins finally forced to tap. And Akane Yamamoto finally wins this absolute war of attrition. We've seen 3 of those bad luck kicks. We saw 3 collidable kicks. Pretty sure Connie took more kicks to the face than, I don't know, someone that takes a lot of kicks to the face. Chippy Stacks, help me out if you're still in the crowd. Yeah, that might have been the 3rd collidable kick right there. We don't get to see any of Akane's offense, but she brought it here tonight. And we'll walk out of here with her arm raised. Her first actual singles match here in Blitz. In a victory against someone she's had issues with in the past. I lied. That's not our co-main event. This is our co-main event. As your new Headhunter champion and potentially future international champion, Bake teams up with his protege, Mighty, our current reigning and defending Blitz champion, High and Mighty, as they take on the Fomori. These two teams have a history going back to the first month or so of us here in Blitz. Mighty would defeat Dougal Devlin for that Blitz title. Has held it since insert coin to continue. Both these teams looking to jockey for position in the tag team division. As Sarah Miedo is now officially unable to go after those tag team titles as long as the new champions, the Spice Rack, hold them. Our tag team division busted wide open after cheat codes. Can Bake and Mighty look to expand their belt collection? Or will the Famori get back on the winning side of the coin here? They haven't lost a whole lot of tag team matches. And during the World Cup, these two teams met, and the Famori were the only loss that High and Mighty actually took during the tournament, so history is on the side of the Irishman. You will get one iteration of the Spice Rack or another, because everyone but Papa Tapatio is qualified for the Collins Cup, so we'll have to figure out contracts. It'll either be the current champions, Sriracha. Well, this match isn't a title match. I don't even know if this is a contenders match. This is just kind of to, see who moves up on the tag team ladder. This big, newly won Headhunter title. Went to war with Ku. With that loss that Iggy just took, though, was a hell of a match. So, I mean, you don't ever want to lose a match, but I'm okay losing a match like that. I was told Mighty did have news regarding his Blitz title. Decided to opt out of sharing that with the world, at least for the time being. But to be fair, the ref also didn't count Iggy being choked out earlier either, so the match could have been over half an hour earlier, or it could have not been. Is Murphy Law coming out on his own? This is usually the whole entrance setup for the Famori, but Law doing it solo. What is your issue with Murphy Law, Chippy Stacks? Is there some... Okay, as long as Murphy knows why. You answered my question before I even got to ask it. Apparently some beef with Murphy Law and Chippy Stacks. And apparently we're not going to get the Chippy facts about it. Still trying to see if we have any sort of word on why the Famori are coming out separately here, and I've got nothing. I guess Murphy just wanted his chance in the spotlight. Dougal definitely making his way down. Would be in that #1 contenders triple threat match to see who got to fight Mighty at cheat codes. Would come up short. As we've seen Paul Smackage get that shot. Devlin is probably the most dangerous tactical wizard we've got on our roster, especially in the Blitz division. And Mighty looking to start things off against the bigger Murphy Law here. Tag team action is a go. Mighty putting the paws on early. Spins Law around, goes for that waist lock. Murphy fighting back with the back elbows. As Mighty drops him with that shin breaker, then bounces him up and over into the back suplex. So 2 out of 3 members of the Fomori are okay in the Stack household. And Law with a curb stomp. Showing disrespect to our opening match loser, Evan Richards there. Knocks Mighty off every match he spent time in the playground now. Law spitting that mist on the Nux. Right into the face of Mighty. And trips out that back wheel. Mighty sent back into the ring. Law looking to stomp. Mighty dodged it. They go round and round. Mighty sent in the Fomori corner, reverses it. Goes pillar to post with Law, sent him into the high and Mighty corner. Tags in the bigger Bake. Throws his protege into Law with that clothesline. And the Bearded Beast, currently the holder of our Headhunter title, the 1.5 contender. Bake off the top rope of the axe handle. Law stuffs it. What is the proposal for the Collins Cup? Law up on the shoulders for the powerbomb, fights his way down. Bake with the backbreaker. Bake, I said Iggy is the busiest woman in the triad. Bake is arguably the busiest man in the triad. Has Law up in the deadlift. Gets that powerbomb he was looking for earlier. And Bake with the sharpshooter. Not sure if he has a fancier name for it. I'm sure he does, because it's Bake. Drops Law with that snake eyes. Just so I have everything clear, though, Bake is our Headhunter champion, the #1.5 contender against Damian Fuerte. I forgot his name for a second. The heavyweight champion in the high class, and the #1 contender against Travis Palmer for the international title in Super League. The Bake shooter, we'll go with that. Bake putting the boots to Law on the outside. Bounces his face off the apron. Drops that knee onto the mats. Big arching right hand. There's that Bake special overhand toss. Refs count at 7. Both men back in. Law fighting back with the hip toss. Spits that green mist in the eyes of Bake. How many things of mist does he have down there? Is it just what he breathes? Every time Laws went to try to set up a tag team maneuver with Devlin. It's gotten stuffed. Package power driver out of Bake. Pops him right back into the waiting arms of Mighty. Drops the Law with a brainbuster. Mighty heading up top. Yeah, Bake could make history. Somersault leg drop, brother. Mighty figure fours the neck. One of the few men that only uses one elbow. Sends Law into the high and mighty corner. Tags his mentor back in. And Law using Mighty as a weapon one more time. Mighty with the superplex Baker bomb. And Law finally tags Devlin in. I like it. Devlin throwing some strikes out on Bake. Fighting up with an elbow. Pair right staggers. Devlin drops him with a Bake crusher. Stevie O's a dub. Belly to Baker now out of the corner. High and Mighty get better every time they tag together, which isn't often, but... And Devlin with a nasty big boot takes Bake to the outside. Law and Bake on the outside makes sense. Devlin gives up about 50 pounds, if not more. I'm not sure he's the man that wants to fight Bake on the outside right now. Sends him hips first into that barricade. Bake fighting off with the knees. Sends Devlin into the boots of Mighty. There's the Bake running DDT. Match is now officially started at about 10 minutes in. And Devlin with the mountain, the shots, dropping him down on Bake here. Refs count at 7. We're at an 8 count. And Devlin gonna take the count out here. After bouncing Bake's face off the mats repeatedly. Law spent 90% of that match catching the beating. And Devlin apparently not only the technical wizard, but just the devious bastard. Find a way to win. After bouncing Bake's ribcage off of that apron repeatedly. Are we gonna get another restart here? Yeah, I don't think we're getting the restart here. I think we're gonna let the Fomori get this one. And Law's apparently staying out here. Has something he needs to say. He talks even less than Dougal does, so I don't know what exactly we're getting into here. Devlin's already in the back. Murphy's just wiping off that blood from those shots he took. Looks like he's getting a couple Hello Kitty Band-Aids. Murphy Law, the brute of the Femori. Getting even more boos out here after his match. And Law calling Devlin back out here. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Devlin's slowly making his way into the ring right now. And Law just absolutely disrespecting the man that just got them that win. And Murphy Law apparently saying that the Femori's done. And he was sick of all the attention always being on Dougal Devlin. As we get set for that main event I briefly touched on earlier. This match is one of our Warfare matches. Will be fought to pinfall or submission. This is all men that have not held a title this year, have not had a shot at Mighty directly. We have Simon Terra, who's been absolutely just impressing the hell out of me. We have Joby Tyler, we have Shi Midori, and Akira from High Class. We have Power Cat, we have Jay Hellion, Christian Storm, who is no relation to the name of our show, and the undefeated Skeevy Ray Vaughn. I'm told this match will crown the #1 contender to Mighty's Blitz Division title. This match is going to be really difficult to call, so if I miss things, please bear with me. Because I'm going to miss things. I'm going to miss lots of things. Even if I put it on slow motion, they're still only going to be moving at normal speed, so... Simon Terra is making his way down now. As we get set, all 8 men are already in the ring. We are going straight to action here. Akira and Tyler lock up. Midori and Terra, Power Cat and Skeevy, and Storm and Hellion. See how long these matchups last. Skeevy with that arm wringer takedown on Power Cat. Michinoku from Tyler onto Akira. Spinning neckbreaker takes Akira down. Skeevy Ray with the double axe handle on Power Cat. Belly to belly suplex takes down Jay Hellion. Corkscrew moonsault to Akira. Falling axe handle from Shimadori. Yeah, this match is too busy to call. I may just have to sit it out until Chaos weeds down a little bit here. There's a Munchkin Lane DDT. Call it the bigger shots. Falling neck breaker from Hellion to Storm. Looks like Tyler switched his focus to Skeevy Ray. Kieran Power Cat locking it up now. Skeevy Ray technically does have one loss on his resume, but it was in a multi-man match and he was not the man to take the fall. This match is an elimination style match, so this Bill counters a loss for Skeevy. That might be a loss on years in your career. Simon Terra with that nasty poison Rana to Shimadori. There's a sunset bomb onto Akira from Power Cat. There's a moonsault into that beautiful satellite-style DDT onto Midori. There's a Skeevy to belly suplex. Hellion taken up and over from the electric chair drop. Midori brought into that rising knee. I'm not sure if Storm just hit a headbutt or a splash, but he was halfway across the ring when he did it. Snap vertical. Hellion getting his head bounced off the mat like a basketball. There's a rolling senton from the Power Cat. Skeevy with the Michinoku driver. The Budweiser black belt picking up new moves every week. Will officially be entering the Collins Cup with his new charge, Victory. Not sure if Victoria's officially a member of the Gentleman's Club or just a member of Skeevy's entourage. I don't think he has enough mustache to properly be part of the Gentleman's Club. Short brainbuster levels Skeevy Ray. Terra with that judo style hip toss. Falls up with a corkscrew moonsault. Northern Lights on a Skeevy Ray. Detonation kick to Power Cat. Drive-by neck breaker from Hellion to Storm. Follows that up with a picture-perfect neck snap. Terra going to work on the arms of Shimadori. He's now tying her up with Simon Terra. Shouldn't say now, they've been tying up most of the match. Skeevy just leveled out with a murder kick from Joby Tyler. Flips out of that detonation kick from Akira. Akira takes him over that snap vertical. Tyler kicking out of whatever, he just got hit with a one. Christian Storm off the top rope with a diving elbow. And a standing Spanish fly from Akira, or to Akira from Power Cat. And Skeevy Ray with the first elimination. Jay Hellion is out. Sidewinder style suplex from Tyler to Storm. Standing corkscrew himself from Power Cat to Akira. Skeevy got caught taunting. Tyler just dropped Storm with that Diving DDT, and I want to say Taro just made Midori tap out to a Kimura. I missed it. I was watching all the aerials. Has Tyler up. Drops him with the Major Arcana. Taro looking for 2 quick eliminations here. And gets them. We're down to 5 here. Storm measuring. Gets caught with that takedown one more time. Looks like he was measuring Akira for something. Akira gets dropped that sit-down powerbomb from Powercat. Powercat with the shooting star press onto Akira. Taro and Storm going at it. Standing cutter. Skevio's another dub. Stevie. That was a dub. And Akira eliminated. We are halfway through this here. Storm into what gets covered up by Skevy. We are down to Powercat, Christian Storm, Simon Taro, and Skevy Ray Vaughn. Who would have thought Skevy Ray Vaughn would make it this far in a match like this? As he gets taken down by a Hurricanrana. Powercat gets Snapmare down. Spinning Michinoku driver. Taro falls into the cover. Storm out. Skevy T levels Powercat. Taro gets taken down by Storm. Storm gets caught taunting. Taken out with the backslide by Skevy. Kicks out at 2.5. Immediately gets kicked in his back by Taro. Spun back around. There's that falling neck breaker. Tornado reverse DDT from Powercat to Skevy. Rolling senton missed. Munchkin Lane DDT. Plant Skevy Ray Vaughn. Storm measuring Taro for something. Has him hooked up. Snaps him over in that sweet and sour suplex. Turns his attention to Skevy Ray Vaughn. Drops him from the electric chair. Taro hasn't moved. Storm heading all the way up. I have to believe that if Storm would have covered Taro, that could have been it for Taro. Skevy to belly levels Powercat one more time. Tornado DDT almost looks like Taro got dropped on the boots of Powercat. Storm levels Ray in the corner. Storm into the cover on Skevy Ray. The nasty one kicks out at 2. Powercat with that jumping arm breaker to Simon Taro. Transitions in the cover, hooks the outside leg. Only gets a 1 count. Michinoku driver from Skevy Ray Vaughn to Storm one more time. Taro spins Powercat around. Has him hooked up. Looked like he was thinking Tiger Suplex. Dropped him into the Gutbuster. Skevy tuning up the band. Skeet Chin music levels Christian Storm. Gets all of it into the cover. And Skevy Ray Vaughn eliminates Storm. Powercat flips out of the fireman's carry. Gets dropped with the brainbuster from Taro. Picked right up by Skevy. Taro with that go behind into the neck breaker. Skevy finished up with the drive-by neck breaker. Not sure if that was meant to look like a pretty tag team move, but that was a pretty tag team move. Picture perfect neck snap. Almost looked like Skevy came in sideways. It's going to be more dangerous to Powercat there. Skevy into the cover. Feet up on the ropes. Cat out at 2. Powercat reversing the Irish whip, sends Skeevy into the corner, starting him first. Has him hooked up, plants him with the Tornado DDT. Terror with the vertical to Powercat. Terror looks like he was busted open at some point. As Powercat locked in the Kimura, that's what he used to eliminate Shimadori earlier. Powercat muscling out. Gets caught by Skeevy, sent into the corner. Skeevy taking a pillar to post, runs through, gets caught with the Space Tornado Ogawa out of the corner. And Skeevy out at 2.8. Terror trying to wipe the blood from his eyes. Has not touched Skeevy since he got busted open. Have to think it's a conscious decision. Skeevy DT gets caught. Standing Shiranui from Powercat. There's only 3 of them, I can barely call it. Powercat spins Terror around. Goes for the waist lock. Simon fighting his way out with the elbows. Gets caught with the jawbreaker. Powercat heading up top, looking like he was thinking for the shooting star press one more time. Skeevy sent in the corner. Has his neck pulled down. Looked like Terror was taking those cheeky super kicks. It's Powercat measuring. Has Terror up and over and drops him. I don't know what he calls it. Skeevy has a hold of Powercat, snapmares him down. Skeevy delivering the elbows to the top of the mask of Powercat. Into the cover. That's twice now Terro's been hit with a big move and no one's capitalized on it. Must have had a good reading on those cards tonight. Spinning dropkick takes down Powercat and Skeevy Ray Vaughn. Terror into the cover on Powercat. Skeevy trying to stay out of the way. He's got a 33% chance of winning this thing. Skeevy gets caught with the back elbow. Powercat has him up in the vertical. Skeevy drops behind, drops with a neck breaker. Pulls him away from the ropes. Falling fist drop. Terror with those kicks. Spins Powercat around, has him hooked up, drops him in that gut buster one more time. Brings him back to his feet. Single arm, hatch suplex, tosses Powercat across the ring. Spinning heel kick takes down Simon Terror. Skeevy into the cover on Powercat. Felt like he landed wrong after that kick attempt. Figure fours the neck, bringing those elbows back down on top of the mask. Skeevy. That kick looked a little low. Terror outstretched the arm as Skeevy drops the forearms. Terror has Powercat up. Drives him spine first in the top turnbuckle and beels him across the ring. Drops the elbow into the inside of the knee. And there's raining shots down. Falls into the cover, hooks the outside leg. And Skeevy with a low, almost bipolar coaster. That was super low. It's Terror trying to pop out the shoulder joint of Powercat. Flips out of the kick attempt from Skeevy, hits him with the spinning Enziguri. Power Cat sent across to that corner. Running heel kick by Taro. Goes for a low kick. Power Cat fights back with a dragon screw. Skeevy going back to work on the neck of Power Cat. Power Cat's been on the receiving end of most of the beating since this became a triple threat match. Takes down Vaughn with the Hurricanrana one more time. But then gets caught with a hatch suplex from Taro. Taro to the cover on Power Cat. Drives the knee into the spine one more time. Skeevy has a hold of Power Cat. Snapmares him down. Delivering elbows to the traps. And Taro trying to outstretch that arm joint. Trying to set up another Kimura lock. Has Power Cat in the neutral corner. Hangs him up top, has bad intentions here. Power Cat catches him with the kick. Dives off with the Hurricanrana. Skeevy manages to duck it. Spins Power Cat around, sends him into another corner. Goes pillar to post, sends him into Taro. Then drops Power Cat with a nasty leg right from left field. Taro with that falling neck breaker. Taro and Vaughn have not done much fighting with each other. Taro coming off of that corkscrew moonsault. Skeevy into the cover. And Power Cat out at 2.9 one more time. He's getting elbowed in the traps. He's getting from Vaughn and kicked across the chest by Taro. Taro tying those legs up, dropping him into a backbreaker. And Skeevy staying to work on that lower back with the knees. Runs into a knee from Power Cat and then gets clotheslined down by Taro. Taro has Vaughn hooked. Taro with the Kimura on Skeevy right now. And Skeevy taps to the Kimura lock. Power Cat blocks the right from Taro. Up and gets dropped. Looking for the Hurricanrana, gets dropped in a nasty power bomb. Taro back to work on that left knee. Falls into the cover. Taro only gets a 2 count. After that power bomb and the shots to the knees, brings Power Cat up. Spikes him with that lifting DDT. Heading all the way up, high risk. Goes for the elbow, gets nothing but mat. Power Cat with the snapmare. Perfect drop kick to the back. Brings Taro back to his feet. Has him hooked up. Spins him around. Drops him. You know, Azrael calls that the fall from grace. Power Cat looking to steal it here. And Power Cat is your new #1 contender to the Blitz Division title. We see Taro with that satellite moonsault DDT to Shimadori earlier. Let's see how many things I missed that were worth calling here. Skeevy would survive a brainbuster from Tyler there. Get caught with that nasty murder kick, but find a way to make it to the final 3. I want to say Midori was the second man eliminated, but I might be wrong. But Power Cat, man's only won 3 matches this year, but just won what could quite possibly be the most important match he has. Is moving on to our next pay-per-view to take on Mighty. That's going to do it for us here on Storm. Chippy Stacks is bringing us the Supernova Pro Weekly Special Edition tomorrow night. I believe High Class is going on Friday. But most importantly, High Class is coming to you this Saturday with Cash In, their next big pay-per-view event. So for Jeremy Jabroni and Power Cat, the guys that shouldn't be winning matches, I have been your voice of choice, DrMarxout, signing off. We'll see you over the next few days.